Hey everyone, today we're going to cover the 5 signs that you're meant to be an artist. Of course, this is just going to be a friendly chat. Grab your favorite coffee or tea and come sit down with me when I tell you the 5 signs. The first sign is that you go to bed thinking about art and you wake up thinking about art. What I mean by this is basically you're obsessed with art. You're dreaming up ideas consistently in your head. You're constantly thinking about the next painting or the next sculpture or the next book. You catch yourself daydreaming about creating, and this makes you super excited and feel alive. You find yourself having trouble sleeping because you're thinking about how can I fix this painting or how can I tweak this one line in my book. I know when I wake up, I grab a coffee in the morning, I lay back in bed, and I think about my week and my next painting. Or I think about the painting I'm currently working on and how I can fix it or how I can tweak it. Sometimes I take photos of my art and I'll look at it when I wake up the next day and I'll see little bits and pieces that I want to work on. I also take my photo and I'll put it in black and white. You can edit it on your iPhone and then you can look at the composition more clearly, especially if you're looking at it the next day with fresh eyes. So that's the first sign that you're meant to be an artist. Because it's already taking up so much of your mental space, it means it's obviously something that you're very interested in. The second sign that you're meant to be an artist is that you find conversation about art to be extremely interesting. When people are telling you about their daily life or daily complaints, you're so removed from all of that. It doesn't mean anything to you. You're not interested. It's as if you're not talking about creativity, you kind of feel dead inside. And you walk around in the world and it feels like everyone who doesn't have that creative bone doesn't really get it, and they don't get you in some sense. You feel like kind of like you're alone on this island when you don't talk to other people about art, because it is a very niche topic to be a painter or be a sculptor or be a writer, that if you're not surrounding yourself with them, you kind of feel like you're alone on this island. Let me know in the comments if you ever felt this way. The third sign that you are an artist at heart and you're supposed to make it a bigger part of your life would be the fact that you really don't see yourself doing anything else. You have always gravitated back to art. And this doesn't mean that you don't have a 9 to 5 right now or you didn't go to school for a different occupation, but it means that you have been taking these things and you have these jobs, but they're not fulfilling your soul. You are going through the motions with work, but it's not something that fulfills your soul, and you always feel like art is the thing that fulfills you. You may have felt like you wanted to be an artist, but have stopped yourself from doing so because of family expectations or friend expectations or societal expectations. The fourth sign that you are meant to be an artist is that you feel like you're connected to your higher self when you are creating. So I know for me, when I paint, when I'm really in that flow state, it almost feels like it's not me controlling the paintbrush, if that makes sense. It's like you're between the line of conscious and subconscious, and it feels like someone is directing the whole experience for you. To me, I've always called that the flow state. And that means when you're so engulfed in the experience of being creative, that you're so intuitive and so present in the moment, that's when the best art comes out. It's almost like a spiritual practice. And if you've been in that flow, you kind of understand what I mean. And I think it's a great sign that you are meant to be an artist, because you're so connected with yourself and your higher self when you're in that kind of frequency. And the last sign that you know that you are meant to be an artist is that you notice things that other people don't notice. And this could be going out for a walk. and you see the cracks in the sidewalk and maybe there's a line of like plants going through the crack, or there is texture in the gravel. Your brain is wired to take in these details at a finer level. You see light, you see texture, you already see composition wherever you go. You're the first person on a hike to catch the owl because you're always so present and intuitive to the surroundings. You're more sensitive. I feel like that's one of the clearest signs that you're an artist because you're not just visualizing things, you're not taking it in visually, you're like documenting it and taking notes in your brain of what you like and what you don't like. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what sign that you feel is missing in this list, or if you recognize any of the signs in yourself. And definitely give me a follow and check out my Etsy shop if you like. Thanks so much.